Sergeant Marcus Carter arrived early at the naval base, heart swelling with pride. Today was his son Jason's Navy graduation, a moment years in the making. Despite some sideways glances and quiet whispers from others, Marcus took his seat, calmly, determined to honor his son's achievement. His 20 years of service had been full of sacrifices, but today was about Jason. The ceremony began with pomp, families beaming with joy. Marcus watched Jason in his uniform, feeling a deep sense of pride. Little did he know his presence wouldn't be welcomed by everyone. Suddenly, two uniformed guards approached Marcus with stern expressions. "Sir, you need to leave now," one said sharply. The proud Marine's jaw clenched, confused and hurt. Why was he being told to leave his son's own graduation? A hush spread through the crowd as people noticed the confrontation. Marcus's son, just a few feet away, looked pale and worried. The guard's tone was firm, unyielding. Marcus felt the sting of discrimination but refused to move. This wasn't right. Tension rippled through the room as everyone wondered what would happen next. As one guard reached for his arm, Marcus's voice turned cold and steady. "Touch me and you'll regret it." The hall fell silent. No one expected the Marine to respond with such calm defiance. The guards hesitated, unsure how to proceed. Marcus's eyes burned with determination. This wasn't just about protocol, it was about respect. The crowd watched, some in disbelief, others in support. Marcus had faced battles abroad, but this fight was different. His presence here wasn't a threat. It was his right. The tension thickened as everyone waited for the next move. From the back of the room, 4 Navy SEALs stood silently, their presence commanding attention. These were Jason's training officers and brothers in arms. Their quiet strength caused the guards to pause, uncertainty flickering in their eyes. The SEALs moved forward slowly, but deliberately. The crowd sensed a shift in power. No one wanted a confrontation with these elite warriors. Marcus's stance remained firm, backed by men who respected him deeply. The guards radioed for backup but seemed unsure. The room held its breath, sensing that this moment was far from over. The tallest SEAL stepped forward, voice low and sharp. "Sergeant Carter has more combat hours than this entire room combined. You really want to do this?" His words cut through the tension like a blade. The guards exchanged uneasy looks. The crowd leaned in, waiting. Marcus's son, Jason, stood beside his father, pride shining through his anxiety. The SEALs didn't blink, ready to protect one of their own. The guards faltered, caught between duty and respect. The power dynamics had shifted. This wasn't a simple order anymore. It was a challenge to honor. Jason, standing tall in his crisp Navy uniform, stepped forward. "He's my father," he said, voice steady and clear. The crowd murmured in surprise. The guards looked uneasy, caught off guard by the son's bold declaration. The moment became deeply personal, transcending formalities. Everyone understood this was about family, respect, and recognition. Jason's eyes locked with his father's, a silent vow passing between them. Marcus felt a surge of pride mixed with sadness. The guards hesitated, their authority challenged by the weight of a son's love and loyalty. The room's energy shifted again. Just then, the base commander appeared, face stern and furious. "Stand down," he ordered, his voice firm. "Vilka." Guards stiffened, caught between orders and respect. The commander walked toward Marcus and extended his hand. "Sergeant Carter, my apologies. Your son's ceremony won't start without you." Applause broke out across the hall. Marcus hesitated, the humiliation still fresh in his mind. He looked at the commander, then at his son. The battle wasn't just about protocol. It was about dignity. The commander's gesture was an olive branch, but the wound lingered. Marcus sat quietly, watching Jason prepare for his moment. The room buzzed with whispered conversations, some sympathetic, others judgmental. Marcus wondered if the country he'd fought for truly saw him as one of their own. 20 years of sacrifice and now this humiliation. He met his son's gaze and saw the same pain mirrored back. For the first time, doubt crept in. Was this battle for acceptance worth fighting? The ceremony hadn't started yet, but Marcus knew this moment would stay with him forever. an invisible scar beneath the medals and honors. Then, unexpectedly, Jason stepped forward and saluted his father first. The room fell silent. This simple gesture spoke volumes: love, respect, and unity. The SEALs stood a little taller, their loyalty clear. The commander's face softened, understanding dawning. This was more than ceremony protocol. It was about honoring the bond between father and son. The crowd watched in awe, many wiping away tears. The ceremony resumed with renewed respect and dignity. Marcus felt a deep sense of pride swell within him, knowing his son was a man of integrity and courage. As Jason received his Navy stripes, the 4 SEALs flanked him proudly. No words were needed. Some battles aren't fought with bullets, but with loyalty and respect. The guards were nowhere to be seen. Marcus sat front and center, finally embraced by the family of service. The ceremony was a victory not just for Jason, but for every Marine who had ever faced prejudice. No one messes with a Marine's family, not on their watch. This story reminds us that courage comes in many forms, and loyalty never fades. Thank you for watching this powerful story of courage, loyalty, and respect. Sergeant Marcus Carter's journey reminds us that true strength isn't just on the battlefield. It's standing up for what's right, even when the odds are against you. If this story inspired you, please hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming and viral stories like this. Your support means the world, and we've got many more incredible stories coming your way. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.